Oh, New York City. I'm so glad I spent the last year of my life saving up for this weekend. What? What do you mean my entire bank has been shut down? How long until they get it back up? 2 days. Oh no. For the next 2 days, all I have is this $20 bill to survive a whole weekend in the richest city in the world. But we're gonna try to have an actual good experience with this $20. My biggest challenges with this challenge is going to be finding a place to sleep and keeping warm, because the average temperature today is 0 degrees Celsius. So I'm not exactly sure how to thrive this weekend on just $20. So I thought I was gonna ask some locals to see if they had any suggestions. Excuse me. I'm trying to survive the weekend on nothing but $20 in New York City. Do you have any suggestions?
Honestly, no. I'm so sorry.
You don't? All right, thank you. Chat, we're 26 minutes in. I don't think we're gonna survive, chat. Excuse me. I'm trying to survive the weekend on $20 in New York City. Do you have any suggestions? Do you have any suggestions, sir? All right. Excuse me. I'm trying to survive the weekend on $20 in New York City. Do you have any suggestions on what to do?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me. We're trying to survive the weekend in New York City on $20. Do you have any suggestions?
Good luck.
Thank you. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Chad, is that low taper fade meme, bro, it's still massive. I have no clue where we are. I know we just left Penn Station, but I have no clue. It's already starting to get a bit cold. My cameraman brought like 3 layers on every part of his body in like a heated vest. That should tell you how cold it is. I think we're gonna have to get most of our meals at places like that. The $1.50 pizza places. That was the wrong direction. We're on our way to Times Square right now. There should be a lot more influx of people there that we can talk to. Excuse me, can I ask you a question? We're gonna be spending the next 48 hours in New York City on a budget of $20. Do you know if there's anything that we could do for a low cost or next to nothing?
For $20?
For $20.
Go to the library.
Go to the library?
Go to the library at 42nd Street.
We're in Times Square. Oh shoot, she a baddie. We're trying to survive the next 48 hours, the whole weekend in New York City on $20, and she ignored me. We're trying to live in New York City for the weekend on a budget of $20. Do you have any suggestions of what we should do?
No.
I think instead of asking people what we should do, we should just go with what we've already got and ask somebody where the library is. We're gonna ask for directions to the library, New York Public Library. Excuse me, do you know how to get to 42nd Street from here? There were like 3 people all there and none of them even turned their head. Excuse me, do you know how to get to 42nd from here?
That way.
That way?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, we finally got an answer, come on. We made it to the New York Public Library. It's not what I expected. We're gonna go find some books. There's a map right there. We're not gonna bother to look at that. Maybe I should put the entire 20 in that. Astor Hall. That sounds historic. Look at this, bro. How is this a freaking library? Are there books here? Like, I don't think there's any actual books here.
Later.
Right now it's about 12:15. I don't know if I'm gonna go for lunch or not, or save it until I'm actually hungry. I probably am gonna do that. I do know that I'll have no shortage of water as long as Starbucks is open. It's food that we might not have enough of. There's actually a Starbucks right across the street from where we were. I'm gonna grab a water. Is this it? Is this just a mobile pickup?
Yeah.
Well. We're on 5th Avenue though. A lot of good free stuff that you can do on 5th Avenue. Ladies first.
Yeah, he thought.
Bro froze in his steps for that. By tons of fun things to do on 5th Avenue, I mean, go to Best Buy. This is my dream camera right here. A7S3. Ooh, HS80, that's my headset. Bro, what the heck? Is this a Best Buy or a Micro Center? Like, come on now.
4K and 240 hertz.
I guess you could even say it's crazy. That low taper fade, like, meme. Free water. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, come on. The quest for water continues. He connected to his speaker. Doors locked.
Later.
The Puma store up here actually has like racing simulators inside.
So guys,
hey,
if you want to try it, we're doing a virtual reality workout app. If you try it, you get entered for a chance to win a free headset. So stand right here.
Wow. Squid Games! We got the Squid Game fit before GTA 6. They got the WEC fits for the BMW team and the Porsche team. But unfortunately, the rigs, it looks like they're shut down, yeah.
Later.
Ladies first.
Okay, buddy. We're just looking around. Yeah, thank you. This is a cat box. This is an Xbox. This is a boom box. Just walk in? Yep. All right, thank you. If this is a DD1, this is like $1,000 wheelbase. The Fanatec Podium DD1, and they have it turned down to a criminally low amount. A $1,000 wheelbase paired with like a $100 set of pedals. These are like the lowest quality pedals that Fanatec offers. I sat there and yapped about sim racing equipment for a while until eventually I set the fastest lap of the day. 109.677. Yeah, I got the fastest time on the chart.
Later.
Yo, I'm Steve! They had a lot of really interesting stuff at the Microsoft store. I definitely recommend visiting if you ever visit New York. We spent like 3 hours at Microsoft. It's currently 4:46, almost dinner time, and I have not eaten anything all day. I'm gonna try to look for one of these 99-cent pizza places. That might be our best bet. We're on our way to Four Boys 99-cent pizza. They're still open as of 5:46. So a lot of these places around here are closing at 6. So I really want to get there soon. We stumbled upon this random fine minerals place. How did we end up here?
Are they playing Juice WRLD? That's so beautiful, bro.
What is that?
You know, just out of curiosity.
Later.
Our autistic selves got caught up by this absolute beautiful machine. Look at this. Dude. Look at the carbon on the hood, bro. The tow hook, the front splitter. Let's get it, bro. Follow the Instagram. Four Boy 99-cent pizza. I've been here once before in a video with Sammy, so I know this is good pizza. It's my first purchase. Oh, it says pull. It says pull. Can I get 2 slices of cheese pizza?
2 slices and soda, $4.
Can I get a water with it?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next please.
We got pizza. I will say this is the best pizza in New York, and it's also some of the cheapest pizza in New York. First bite of food of the entire challenge.
Yum, yum, yum.
After this, Shamar's gonna take the train home. I'll be back tomorrow morning. The whole night, it's just me and y'all. Now we're gonna get mugged. So Shamar left. All we have is the GoPro and the bottle of water that we got from the pizza place, which is gonna come in extremely handy later on, especially after Starbucks closes. But our game plan for right now is we're gonna get a Metro card and go on the subway. We're going to Staten Island Ferry, which is a free 24-hour service. Ride that and maybe get some sleep on that. Infinite water glitch. Where it says a Metro card, gonna give us 2 rides to the ferry and back from the ferry, which with an extra fee that would be $6.80. So we have roughly 11, I don't know, somewhere in that.
Later.
We made it. We can relax now. How this works is that boat right there, it makes a rotation and you get on it, it takes you to the other side, then you go right back around, take it back this way, and it's completely free. It runs 24/7, 365. We got heating inside. Got this amazing view of the city. We're going to sleep on the boat on the way there. We're going to get off. We're gonna stay there for 2 rotations and then get back on the boat and come over here and do the same thing for 2 rotations and keep doing that until sunrise.
In case of an emergency,
The great thing about doing it this late,
announcements for the
nobody's outside because it's so
location of
cold.
black jackets on
Clearly I didn't fall asleep on the first ride, but it was a lot more comfortable than I expected it to be.
this. Place all trash in the receptacles provided throughout the ferry.
Alright, so we made our first rotation around. I didn't decide to stay in for the extra 2 rotations just because as soon as I got there, this one took off. And this one actually, it's not that bad to sleep on the ferry. But yeah, I legit almost fell asleep. I don't know if it's because I was so freaking tired or because it's actually a good experience. Day 1 is almost done. We got about 3 hours left. This is gonna be the hardest part.
Later.
I actually fell asleep on the ferry. Like twice. Now I feel like I can do another 24 hours, which is what we have left. We actually have 23 hours left. Another 9 hours until Shamar gets back. We're leaving the Staten Island ferry right now. We're gonna head to the Oculus, this weird looking thing. New York City, the city that never sleeps. Ain't nobody out here though. It's funny, there's this big bronze bull sculpture up here that has like detailed testicles. People are always like lined up to take pictures with the bull's testicles. Like right now, there's only 2 people over there. That's crazy. If you want to come and you don't want to wait in line for any tourist attractions, just come at 1 a.m. Nobody's here. I kept walking around for a bit and there was just nobody out. I really can't express to you how weird it is that nobody's out here. Oh my goodness. There's the Oculus. This guy is flabbergasted. This place is usually packed with people as well. If anybody ever wants to come and visit New York, bro, trust me, go out at like 3 a.m.
Later.
I'm lost. I expected to come out back at the Oculus. I came out right here. Like, there's Freedom Tower though. So I'm not entirely lost. Oh, there we are. So I guess we just went through all of that underground. We got like half an hour to an hour of sleep in total. And we also got the extra ride on our Metro card, if that's needed. But the way I'm feeling right now, I can walk all the way back to Times Square, bro. I've walked a little bit. I don't recognize these streets, yo. The second to last ferry ride actually changed my whole night. And when I woke up, bro, I felt like a new person. Kind of the only thing that kept me going in those hard times was Soldier 11 from Zenless Zone Zero. Most wifeable character in the game. Bro, what is this building? Where am I? Hangar of a parkour spot though? What is this building? Holy crap. Where are we? Kennedy LaGuardia Airport. It's on Long Island. How far did we walk? Can't even see Freedom Tower anymore. Oh shoot, that's like a bridge. Do we dare cross the bridge? Wait. Would you shut up? Yeah, it looks like we got a while to walk. Any recognizable buildings? No. We are still completely lost.
Later.
We've made a breakthrough. Freedom Tower is now visible. We have a rough idea of where we're located. We're not lost. Not yet. But we gotta go if we did get lost though. This obviously goes all the way to Long Island. That over there where the end of it is Brooklyn. That, if you could see it, is the Brooklyn Bridge. We're gonna go back down, and we're gonna go to under the Brooklyn Bridge, right there, if you could see it. Wish me luck, and I don't get robbed.
Later.
So we got some bad news, and I got some more bad news. I'm lost, it's 3 a.m., and I'm in the middle of Chinatown, if you couldn't tell. I'm scared. Remember this place? This was the gosh darn Brooklyn Bridge the whole time. Going back to the Oculus, it's cold. So I've been stationed here, chilling for like an hour and a half now. I'm kind of just waiting for places to open. I'm hungry. There's a McDonald's 3 or 4 blocks away. We're gonna take our last trip on the Metro card and head back uptown. All right, my strategy with this is to get the McDonald's breakfast 2 for $5 meal, and that should leave enough left over for the $4 2 slices and a drink from the pizza place again. Hopefully that'll tide us over until later tonight, because this is day 2. I forgot to mention that.
Later.
Well, never mind. McDonald's is still closed. It's 4:33 right now. I don't know how, but I fell asleep in the Long Island Railroad waiting area. station's open now. So apparently it was 2 for 6, not 2 for 5, which complicates things, which means we're now probably only able to get one slice of pizza later today. What's important is we have food right now.
Later.
Let's do this one last time. I think the best move for now is to just stay down here until Shamar gets here in about 2 hours. You know, I went to Camp Electric a few years back. I made a video on it. The year before I made a video on it, after I got back, I slept for 17 hours straight. For me at that time, was too much sleep, if there's such a thing. And I got like derealization syndrome for the next 3 days, which was like the worst possible experience I have ever had. I think I'm getting the same thing here, but it's having the opposite effect. Like, it feels good now. I just gotta wait until I get home and sleep for like 20 hours, and then it starts feeling bad.
Later.
Who's back? Last night was the hardest night of my life. It was Sunday, so I had to find a church, and I had heard of this church in Times Square called, well, Times Square Church. We ended up spending most of the rest of the day until sunset at the Microsoft store playing video games. Do a sick trick. Dude.
Wait.
Later.
We spent like a very long time in the Microsoft store, but now they're closed. Right now it's 5:51, so we have 6.5 hours. We're gonna head to the pizza place to get my final meal of the challenge and my final purchase, most likely. But they're packed tonight, so all we got left is we have $2.68 left. Ooh. Oh, man. Shoot, did I lose the other dime? We might have lost the other dime. I think we only have $2.11 now. How much is a slice and a drink? Cheese pizza? Just one slice and a drink.
$3.
How much?
3.
How much for just a slice?
150.
150? Alright, I'll get a slice then. Alright, I totally forgot to record me eating it, but basically what I got is that. 5 hours remaining? Apparently word got out that we were spending the weekend on $20, and this couple inside of the pizza place actually asked if that was us, which was kind of cool. We're closing in on the final hour here. It's almost the last hour of the challenge. We're just waiting in the lobby right here for the... Shoot, I don't want to change the white balance. By the time we get to the train, it'll be over. Bro, it was just yesterday morning I started this. It feels like years ago. Any thoughts on the situation?
I am tired as heck.
Lack of sleep gang? Derealization syndrome gang? On Skib? Bro, I can't believe I'm gonna make myself do this again. Which you should subscribe for.
Later.
So I guess that answers the question. Can you survive in New York City with $20 for a whole weekend? I'm alive, aren't I? The real question is, should you? Could you? 100%. Should you? No. I mean, it would be very interesting if you went to like your local town or city and did it for like a weekend if you want to. I did discover a lot of places I would not have discovered otherwise. Obviously, the biggest complication for me was finding a place to stay at night. Food, I got that taken care of. It's New York. You can find cheap food kind of everywhere there. When we go to our next city, that's gonna be a little bit harder. But yeah, can you survive a weekend in New York City on $20? You can. Subscribe. After I got home, I had the flu for 3 days. Subscribe.